Now next, Tom Jones, not the singer, sadly we're not bringing you him, but a Tory councillor has said he will not apologise for wearing a poppy after Twitter critics called him a poppy TW, expletive that we can't say on the TV.
The councillor for Scotland and Lower Wensleydale in North Yorkshire wore the symbolic red flower during a TV appearance on Monday and quickly received a barrage of online hate. Jones refused to apologise, saying that remembrance is all year round, and that he's proud to show support to the armed forces.
Well, we're delighted to say that Tom Jones joins us now. So why, Tom, wear your poppy so early?
I'm afraid these jokes just aren't unusual, are they?
We've used that one as well, Tom, so don't you worry.
Well, you know, it's ironic that I'm saying this on national television, but I don't get the chance to go on national television very often. And I was invited onto ITV. I'm really lucky in that I represent a large part of Catterick Garrison, a lot of veterans, a lot of current service people as well. And I just wanted to basically put my poppy on as a mark of respect for their service. You know, I didn't understand wearing a poppy in late October was going to be quite so controversial, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I'm sure there are other worse things you could have done, but oh no, wearing a poppy put you right out there in the Twitter sphere, didn't it?
So what date was it, by the way, Tom? What date was it that you wore your poppy that you got a backlash?
It was the 24th, so this Monday, last week in October.
Yeah, the day we got a new Prime Minister, the day... Well, it was my birthday, that's why I remember the day so well. So, OK, so now I have to say, there is a little controversy here going on because Philip thinks you shouldn't wear them before the 1st of November. But would you have attacked Tom on Twitter for wearing one?
Well, no, it seems... I mean, I would have thought it was a personal preference rather than sort of a massive rule. And I couldn't say... Actually, I looked on the Royal British Legion website, Tom, to see if there was any particular date that they gave. And there seems to be... I couldn't find any reference to a date that you should start wearing it. Where did all this backlash... Who was giving you the backlash? Who did it come from?
It's just from the kind of usual Twitter people, really. I think it's quite sad, actually, because, you know, as far as I'm concerned, our country owes a debt of service to our servicemen, and we should always be striving to pay that debt down. And I think the poppy is a mark of respect for people who sacrifice so much to defend Britain's history, Britain's tradition, Britain's values. And I'm just kind of slightly disappointed that it would be kind of soiled in this way. It feels like it's cheapening it as a symbol, and it cheapens what it represents somehow.
And I think it's positive for me, you know, wear it as long as possible because you want people to buy them. That goes to a wonderful cause. I know if I get the paper poppy and I've only ever got it for a day, so if it goes from a week to a couple of weeks, I've given more money straight away because I lose them all the time. But a question to you, will you be changing your habits then? Has this made you think, oh, I can't put one on late October, I will wait till later, or has it made you more defiant? Will you be wearing one now from about June?
Well, it has made some changes because I'm sure enough people have seen that photo. I did go and get a shave and a haircut because I look ridiculous, frankly.
I thought you looked very dapper, Tom.
Not in that photo, I don't. I look like if a Regency courtier had a kid with Rolf, the dog from the Muppets. No, it hasn't. You know, if I were given the chance again, I would absolutely wear it again at the same time. I wouldn't wear one all year round if I could, because I do think it's a seasonal thing. But, you know, I do think that actually we need to take more time throughout the whole course of the year to remember our service people and remember the sacrifice they made. It shouldn't be a matter of 11 days in November. It should be year round.
And just quickly, Tom, your ward, as I understand it, will be in Rishi Sunak's constituency in Richmond. We were just discussing about, you know, the allegations from Americans that, you know, there's been a racist backlash to Rishi Sunak becoming Prime Minister. I just wondered if you could tell us what the reaction's been locally in the Richmond constituency to Rishi Sunak becoming Prime Minister.
Well, Rishi round here is incredibly popular because of the great work he does. People just recognise him as a fantastic MP. They recognise his talent. That's why this seat is now safer under Rishi, and I know he loves telling this. This seat is now safer under Rishi than it was under William Hague, because people recognise talent. And, I think as for all this kind of American stuff, frankly, when all you've got is a hammer, everything looks like a nail, doesn't it? When you can only see the world through that prism, that's the only way you can see the world.
Councillor Tom Jones, thank you very much indeed for joining us. And our message to you is don't let the Twitter haters get to you. You do what you want. You keep wearing your poppy whenever you want to. That's our message to you, Tom.